so many players change teams like 3-4 times right away in their career. Like you're with one team and all of a sudden changing at this point in your career. What was that process like for you?
It was different for sure, but it was kind of like college recruitment, I guess. Well, not really, but like going on visits and talking to a bunch of different people, trying to figure out what you like and what teams like you. So it was exciting, but at the same time, I've been established in this one place with like home, family, friends, and comfortability, and then now you got to like get up and move across the country. That was probably one of the harder parts, but still fun and still part of the process. So I enjoyed it.
What was it about here then that drew you? You said you're kind of talking to people as like a recruitment. So what was it about Vegas that drew you?
Pete and everything he stands for, and all the coaches he brought in. The guys he brought in, and the tight end room. Of course, I wanted to be a part of, and a bunch of guys that do really good things here. So, outside looking in, it's like, man, like these guys are gonna be special. So I wanted a part of it. So here we are.
Talk about the tight end room. Like you're not walking into a place where like you're gonna be the star. It's like really good guys in there. I guess like why is that appealing for you as opposed to maybe trying to find a place like, oh, I'm gonna be the guy here?
I guess I don't believe in just jumping into a place and being that guy. I want to work for what I get. You know what I'm saying? So those guys have been here for a while, and they've built a reputation for themselves. So I'm blessed to come in and play off of these guys here and there, and like she said, like I may have a bigger role this week. So now that opportunity is here, now it's time to take advantage of it.
Yeah, let's get into that part. First, I want to go back to training camp. Like I think it's part of being in a new place, but like a lot of eyes were open of like, oh, this dude's good.
Yeah.
Like what I guess was it fun to just have that opportunity to like show to a new group of people that like, oh, like I've been doing my thing for a while.
Yeah, for sure. And it's good to like, 'cause you only see what's on tape and some stuff on tape, and you only hear what you hear from guys So it was good to like actually put the product in front of people who's been asking or wondering like, oh, was this a good pickup, or was this that, or was that? And I'm glad that I'm still in a place to actually be able to showcase myself to a bunch of coaches and the fans and the people around the league, and still I guess show that I'm able to play this position in the league.
You reference it, but potentially a much bigger role this week. How have you prepared yourself for that possibility?
Same preparation, day in and day out. Same thing as I've been, to back up to Mike and Brock. I'm, going through it as if I'm going to play every snap in the game, and that's something I've learned throughout the league and throughout all of these years. That like every day is the same preparation, no matter if you're starting or you're not starting, practice squad or not. Everybody still has to know something. Been instant that a guy from practice squad has to come up and know everything in the game plan. Now you're like, oh man, like I should have prepared better. But like they always say, stay prepared. You gotta get ready. So it's been well because the guys embrace it and bouncing things off the wall and how to learn new plays and how to do this and that. And like we said, like a bigger role. Mike's been playing a bunch. So Mike has been like, hey, look, like think about this on that play. So that's good about our room. Everybody has the humility to coach up everybody else.
What have either you learned about Brock or people would be surprised about Brock?
He's Brock is hilarious, man. Like a lot of people don't see that part of him. He's just like, you'll see him like, I don't know, in these different rooms, and he's just like a quiet dude. Like, oh man, that's a good guy. And then he get in like the position room, he's like all joking around. You're like, I didn't know that was Brock. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I like about him.
What about Vegas? What has surprised you, or maybe you've been happily surprised, or either like, oh, I don't like this?
Happily. I don't know. I like it a bunch. I like how the small communities outside of the city are. I think it's called Inspirada. That's like the biggest neighborhood I've ever seen in my life. Like it's like 8 miles long or something like that. But no, it's nice. They got a bunch of greenery and a bunch of parks and whatnot. I got 2 dogs, so they enjoy it a lot.
What is the go-to activity off the field?
Probably the dog park with my dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Adam covered a lot, but I just wanted to ask you what Luke Steckel has helped bring to your game and what you've learned from him.
Oh man, Luke is great. Steck is like, man, I love him as a coach. He's, he relates. He's fun. He introduces fun things to practice. He runs around a bunch, get everybody hyped up. But no, like he's been around for a while. His dad coached for a while, so he knows a lot of tricks to the trade. And like I said, he relates, man. So it's a lot easier to learn from him. You know what I'm saying? So he'll coach something up in a fun way, and you're like, man, like that's that's a lot easier to remember than like, you know, somebody like trying to beat it into your brain yelling. So
We talked a lot about the depth of the tight end room, but just like, what is it that makes it such a good cohesion between the people that are in that group?
like I said, everybody has humility in that room. Like nobody is like, oh man, I know more than you, I play more than you. Everybody's like, look man, like we're gonna get the job done, we're gonna get it done together. And that's what I like. Everybody's just like, as long as we go out here, play together, get everything rolling, we're good. If we gotta be the spark in the team, then we're gonna do it and we're gonna keep it rolling.